All right, welcome back. 43 after the hour here on a Wednesday morning. We welcome in two student actors, Chase and Marley from Santa Barbara High's production of Hadestown.
That's right. Chase and Marley, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're so excited to have you on our show. Before we talk about the upcoming show, let's watch a little clip first.
Did you ever wonder what it's like?
Wow. So talented. Just from that little clip that we saw, it looks so cool. Well, for those that are unfamiliar, why don't you guys tell us what Hadestown is about?
Yeah, so Hadestown is based upon the Greek mythology of Orpheus, Eurydice, Persephone, and Hades. It follows the love story between Orpheus and Eurydice, and also Hades selfishly keeps Persephone in the underworld longer than he's supposed to, which causes the seasons in the upper world to become off-balanced. And in order to escape poverty and the harsh climate, Eurydice signs her life away to Hades. And when Orpheus finds out, he travels into the underworld in an attempt to save Eurydice and finish his song that basically has the ability to like restore the seasons back to normal. So,
wow, sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marley, I want to hear about your character, the role you play. Do you identify with it? Any fun, unique parts about your character?
Yeah, so I'm part of the ensemble, and I think a really interesting thing about being an ensemble member in this show specifically is it's almost like two roles kind of like slammed into one, because you have like the chorus and then you have the workers, and the chorus are more lively, you know, they're like this group of actors, and then the workers are, you know, trapped down in Hadestown. So it's been fun to like experiment with finding differences between those two different roles and like figuring out how to switch between them.
Well, from what I'm hearing so far, it's a pretty heavy topic. I mean, for high schoolers, kudos to you and your entire team for what you're putting together. I want to hear about how this relates to today's society and how is it relevant to audience members who are going to come out to your show and watch?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like so much stuff you can talk about. It is a heavy show, but I feel like the one that sticks out to me is like the authority of it. Like Hades is seen as this big ruler, and he owns everything in the underworld and everyone in the underworld. And he basically uses like fear to justify oppression. And you see this in today's world too, because so many groups are always under oppression or always living in fear or just always living in authority. So that one sticks out to me a lot.
It's very insightful. Anything you want to add, Marley?
Yeah, what Chase said, and then also this like gap between like the rich and like the working class is something that's really prevalent. And then another big one is Persephone as a metaphor for climate change. Because, you know, while she's down in Hadestown, she's being kept down there for longer and longer. It really, like, throws the seasons off balance, and you get this, like, harsh polar opposites of, like, really harsh summers and really harsh winters, and there's, like, no mild weather.
Some good things to keep in mind when people come to the show. And I mean, they're just wise beyond their years, Joey.
Blowing us away. One had Raisin Bran for breakfast, and milk, had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Now, it's a nighttime show. Where can people get their tickets, and how can they get them?
Yeah, so you can buy them at the door, and they're also going to be available on our website, which is SBHStheater.com.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you both for being here and giving us some insight and some really wonderful connections to today's world. I mean, both of your answers were really just remarkable. So thank you so much for that. Opening night is this Friday, 7 p.m. So just a couple more days to go for tickets and show times. Like Marley just mentioned, visit SBHStheater.com. Chase, Marley, thank you again for joining us, and break a leg.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. What a great